This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Thursday, February 5th, 2026. I'm Abriana Herron. A report released by the Indiana Forest Alliance estimates expanding a designated wilderness area in southern Indiana, while also increasing protections of the surrounding area, could foster millions of dollars in economic benefits yearly. The Nature's Value in Indiana's Wilderness report found that expanding the Charles C. Dean Wilderness Area and establishing the Benjamin Harrison National Recreation Area could generate at least $235 million in economic benefits, totaling $5.4 billion over 30 years. Jason Flickner, the Forest Alliance's executive director, says the report highlights the economic values forests can bring that are often overlooked.
Obviously, there's monetary value being captured from the sale of the timber. Well, you're sacrificing the mental and physical health aspects of the hikers.
The study was produced by Earth Economics, a nonprofit environmental economics research company. House Speaker Todd Houston of Fishers will be the House sponsor of Senate Bill 27, which creates a framework for a state-owned stadium the Chicago Bears can use, showcasing his strong support of Indiana's push for a second NFL franchise. On Thursday, Houston told reporters he will spend the weekend in Northwest Indiana to talk with local officials about the legislation and ways to make finances work. He said he isn't scheduled to meet with Bears representatives over the weekend. Amazon announced plans on Thursday to build a new delivery station in Vincennes with the goal of bringing faster delivery to Knox County and surrounding areas. Construction on the 104,000 square foot facility is expected to begin in the coming weeks, the online retail giant said in a news release. An estimated opening date is not yet known. Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand is made possible by the following.
Thanks for listening to this IBJ Media podcast. You're probably going to remember this ad. Do you know why? Podcast advertising works. 85% of listeners recalled hearing an ad during a podcast, and 70% of podcast listeners have acted after hearing an ad. So whether you're looking to be heard across the entire IBJ Media podcast network, sponsor one of our shows, or just start with a 30-second ad, IBJ Media can help. Contact advertise@ibj.com to learn more.
A stricter bell-to-bell ban on student cell phone use sparked extended debate Wednesday at the State House as Indiana lawmakers weighed concern over cost, enforcement, and how schools would store devices under pending legislation. Inside Indiana Business's Alex Brown has more.
The House Education Committee heard testimony but did not vote on Senate Bill 78, authored by Republican Senator Jeff Ratz of Richmond. The bill would expand Indiana's current limits on phone use during class to cover the entire school day, including lunch and passing periods. Ratz told lawmakers the change is meant to eliminate loopholes and inconsistent enforcement that leave teachers policing phones period by period. Supporters say those gaps contribute to more than 40 minutes of lost learning time each day. While there was broad agreement on limiting phone use, much of the debate focused on compliance, particularly language requiring devices to be stored in secure and inaccessible locations. School leaders urged lawmakers to clarify that districts can choose how to implement the policy. House Education Chairman Bob Baining signaled possible amendments, including striking the word secure and ensuring schools wouldn't be required to buy storage systems. Lawmakers repeatedly pointed to Fort Wayne Community Schools, which already enforces a full-day ban. District leaders say grades are up and disruptions are down, though the policy cost up to $500,000 to implement. Educators and parents testified overwhelmingly in favor of the bill, saying classrooms have transformed without phones. Baining said amendments to the bill, along with a committee vote, are expected next week. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
U.S. job openings fell to the lowest level in more than 5 years, another sign that the American labor market remains sluggish. The Labor Department reported Thursday that vacancies fell to 6.5 million in December from 6.9 million in November. That's the fewest vacancies since September of 2020. Layoffs rose slightly. The number of people quitting their jobs, which shows confidence in their prospects, was basically unchanged at 3.2 million. December openings came in lower than economists had forecast. Elkhart Brass Manufacturing has been named the winner of the 2026 Coolest Thing Made in Indiana contest. The company won with its XD glow-in-the-dark smooth bore nozzle, a firefighting innovation designed to improve safety and efficiency in low visibility environments. Chris Martin, Vice President of Marketing at Elkhart Brass, says the company entered the contest for the first time this year.
We think we make a really cool product and we have a lot of pride and ownership in it, but this just kind of gives you some more validation that everybody else thinks so too.
This year's contest featured 49 competitors from 36 Indiana communities. I'm Abriana Herron for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.